Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. We specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between.
So hello and welcome here to the campus of St. Augustine Prep as we have Hermits Soccer taking on St. Joseph's Metuchen in the quarterfinal round of the non-public A playoffs. Take a quick look at the bracket right here. CBA and Union Catholic places the winner of this game. The winner of that game will face the winner of this game. That one should be a good one. I believe they started at 2 o'clock, so we might know the results of that game by the time we are finished here. Or they'll start at 3. So they're kicking off just about the same time we are. The Hermits start with the ball. Clancy back in possession. Nice interception there by Metuchen. Trying to find Chekanecki in the midfield. Can't quite get it to him. Looks like it'll go out for offsides. I think they called him off before they got to the went out for a 6. Yep. Oh, he's going to line up for a 6. Never mind. Either way, it's Hermits' ball. Hermits are in their traditional 4-3-3. They have Clancy and Braden Brown at the back. Outside backs. Angel Colazzo, as we keep going. Mason Cassidy bringing the ball up the wing. The Hermits on the attack a little bit there. Mason still with the ball. Can't quite control it. Liam Sherman is the other outside back for the Hermits. In the middle, you have Pat Ernest at the pivot, alongside Brian Sharkey and Justin Chekanecki. And then the 3 forwards, as we already mentioned, Mason Cassidy, Aiden Davis up top, and Ethan Torpy on the wing opposite Cassidy. So St. Joe's kind of runs a 3-5-2, but more of a wing back, so those, it can almost look like a 5-3-2 points, kind of depending on how their shape is evolving throughout the game. As the Hermits trying to settle down the ball in the St. Joe's part of the field. Both these teams came up a little short in their, however you want to call it, local tournaments. And Hermits playing the South Jersey Coaches Cup, and Metuchen plays in their county tournament. Metuchen losing in the semifinals of theirs. The Hermits losing in the quarterfinals of the Coaches Cup. But both looking to get off on a good start here. Both teams received a bye in the first round of this playoffs ahead of this game right here. So both have had plenty of rest. Actually, St. Joe's played Don Bosco on Monday. Took a loss there, but Don Bosco is one of the top teams in the state, so there's no shame in that. But Hermits have had a little bit of a break here. Hopefully it's more well-rested than rusty. As Clancy will shield that one out for goal kick. The last time these teams actually met was back in 2010 on the way to the Hermits' last state championship in soccer. They've met in the non-public A South Jersey final where the Hermits won 3-2. And the Hermits went on to beat Pingree in the state final in the next round. So this year, actually, Pingree's down in the South. They're the number one team in the state. So if either of these teams want to make the state final, I mean, it's a pretty tough road because both of these teams here are both pretty good between St. Joe's and the Hermits. But the winner of this, like I said, most likely gets CBA. And then the winner of that gets either Notre Dame or Pingree. And they're both ranked in the top 20 in the state, with Pingree being 1. So pick your poison. Non-public A is pretty tough this year. Gone are the days when it was mostly St. Augustine CBA. Notre Dame's had a pretty good team over the last couple years. They would have been real good last year had COVID not limited those sectional tournaments to more of like a regional thing. We got, like I said, Notre Dame's really tough. St. Joe's Metuchen down here. Pingree down in the south now. So the Hermits will, if everything goes to chalk and the Hermits are able, except for the Hermits pulling upsets, but if everything goes to chalk and the Hermits are able to make the South Jersey final, they'll have a couple long road trips in front of them with CBA and Pingree. Again, a little easier for St. Joe's if they're able to win here and everything goes to chalk. It's about a 2-hour ride, I believe, for St. Joe's to get down here. So if St. Joe's goes up to CBA, even though they're kind of different ends the state a little bit. So they have a good touch there. Clancy's able to clean it up. St. Joe's with the shot off, but Turner will take it fairly easily. St. Joe's showing the first signs of life here. Not asking too many questions of the Hermits, but enough to bring Turner into the action. It's Torpy. Looks like they call a foul on Torpy as opposed to... Oh, nope, never mind. Out of bounds. Good win there by Torpy to Sharkey. A little slow of a pass head towards Cassidy. St. Joe's on the break. Turner's able to collect right near the top of the 18. There's a good through ball there. I'm going to try and build up a little bit. It seems like the Hermits are really kind of just losing that ball. They're getting in the midfield or the forwards are checking in, and it's just that next pass that they haven't really been able to connect. Hopefully they'll be able to settle in. We're only 6 minutes or so into this game. You want them to be able to settle in, start feeling their passes a little bit better. Be able to build up a little bit more. Both teams would want to see a lot of the ball if they can. Nobody here is really going to try and park the bus and win this game 1-0. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. The Hermits give up a foul about 35 yards away from goal. Sure, it'll be a little closer to 30 by the time St. Joe's is done adjusting the ball, but probably, I mean, it's too far away to really have a good shot on net. Looks like the St. Joe's kind of lining up, maybe float one in back post or run a different type of play, but probably, I mean, it's a little too far out of any of their range, I'm assuming. They try and play it in. Clancy wins the header. St. Joe's wins the second ball, but nothing comes from it. And then the header will go all the way back to Turner. St. Joe's pressing high, trying to win it right when Ernest gets the ball. Ernest able to turn through it. Chekanecki plays Torpy. Dangerous ball. St. Joe's able to hit it out harmlessly for a throw. It was 15 Ryan Perone. Pass not exactly on target there for the Hermits. This one will go out for St. Joe. So like I said, the Hermits really not quite connecting their passes. Like, you know, a foot or two off, which either forces your player to take another touch or St. Joe's able to intercept. It's early. Other teams, really, like I said, really ask too much of the other team's goalie. So hopefully the Hermits will be able to settle down, string the passes together like they want to. Aiden Davis thought about hitting it with his left. I think him just having to go over Chekanecki made him think twice about it. Torpy plays it to Collazo. Collazo with the early ball, but doesn't quite get his foot around it. And one sails over the goalpost, the football goalpost, for a goal kick. St. Joe's with a deeper throw in. I said a lot of this Hermits game is they're hitting up to when they're under pressure, they're hitting up to their forwards. Forwards are kind of laying it off, but it's been, I would say, a good recovery by St. Joe's. They're able to really put the Hermits under duress and make them make bad passes after those forwards kind of lay it off to the next player. Either it doesn't reach that next player or they're able to kind of press them right away into that guy making a bad pass. Chekanecki and Torpy able to keep the ball. And the Hermits got a lot of speed up top with Davis, Torpy, and Cassidy. Torpy dancing his way through. Has that cross. Ooh. Shot was just wide. I thought he was going for Cassidy's head. It looked like he was actually trying to go side netting, but the goalie was able to get his fingertips to it ever so slightly. You saw the Hermits players kind of motioning towards it to make sure the referee saw it because, like I said, he couldn't tell if it just went back post. Went back post and ever so, it's kind of hard to see from here. But you saw the Hermits right away signaling for that corner. So Torpy's shot just wide as they send it in. And goal! Looks like is Aiden Davis for the Hermits. Able to get in front of it, get his head to it. Gives the Hermits a 1-0 lead here, 11 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. The Hermits take the 1-0 lead, so Torpy's great shot, forces the keeper into a save by his fingertips. then he was took the corner, found Aiden Davis, and the Hermits take a 1-0 lead here 11 minutes and 28 seconds into the game. Now, that's a huge goal for the Hermits. It's their Achilles heel when they've struggled a little bit, in that Cal playoffs or the Coaches Cup. Their Achilles heel had been set pieces. A, they weren't scoring goals from them, and B, they were conceding from them. So if the Hermits can get a few goals, if Hermits can start scoring from set pieces from here on out, they're going to have a good chance to make a lot of noise in this playoffs. So good to see the Hermits take that 1-0 lead. St. Joe's going to open up. Like I said, they're in the 3-5-2. Or can play like a 5-3-2 a little bit. But you're probably going to see them. You're still only 12 minutes in the game, so they're probably not going to open up fully. But, they're going to get aggressive. Not that St. Joe's hasn't been, trying to score goals. But you're going to see, that first goal of the game, no matter who gets it, always opens up the game a little bit. So Davis kind of pressing on. Foul there on the Hermits. And St. Joe's winning that, kind of like that second or third ball coming out. Trying to keep the pressure on. Like I said, I highly doubt that Aiden Davis goal is going to be the last one we see today. Both of these teams want to get forward, want to score goals. Hermits aren't going to be settling for one, as St. Joe's almost forces a mistake there from the Hermits. Hermits aren't going to settle for one, and St. Joe's is, was attacking early and sure is going to be attacking the rest of the game. Like St. Joe's will go with the big throw. Good win there by Clancy. Second ball back in towards the net. Hermits clear it away. Clancy, again, is the Hermits' best defensive player, one of the best defensive players in the state. He kind of clears that up for the Hermits. But as I said, they've been giving up some goals on set pieces. St. Joe's forward using his body well. Win the ball. Gets a good shot off. Turner gets his hand to it, able to push it over top for a corner. Great save there by Ryan Turner. Hermit's given St. Joe's a little too much space. You're dangerous, like I said, dangerous attacking team. If you give them that much space, they're going to get shots off like that. Ryan Turner able to answer the call. But I'm sure that doesn't exactly sit well with Coach Heaton. So like I said, Hermits are going to try and not concede here from a set piece. That long throw, it almost counted as a set piece. They're basically a corner. They send this one in deep. Clancy again heads it away. Second ball again won by St. Joe's. St. Joe's getting to a lot of these second chances as that shot goes high and wide. St. Joe's getting a lot of these second chances. The Hermits, Clancy, whoever it is, winning that first ball, kind of goes towards the top of the 18 or a little farther. St. Joe's getting that, and they can be dangerous. So we'll see if the Hermits can kind of control that, as looks like it goes out of bounds before Collazo can get his head to it. Oh, good ball there by St. Joe's. Couldn't quite find enough space. Chekanecki will just clear it upfield. Ball somehow stayed in bounds for a little bit, but eventually goes out for Hermit's throw. Sub coming on, sophomore Ryan Weand into the game. So junior Mason Cassidy coming out. Normally, you'll see Chekanecki bumps up to that left wing where Mason Cassidy started. Ryan Weand will take Chekanecki's spot in the midfield. And Chekanecki, pretty versatile for the Hermits, can play. I mean, he can play anywhere in the field. A lot of these guys can, but you'll see him play. There's 2 central midfield spots. You'll see him play anywhere up top, mostly on the wing. So you'll see him in 4 different spots, but really he can play anywhere, the 3 positions up top and 3 positions in the midfield. So the Hermits use him all over the field, and you'll see as they bring in Ryan Weand, who has had a handful of big goals for the Hermits this season, into the midfield. Good to see Brian Sharkey still out there, 16 minutes in. He had a little bit of a hip injury over this last week, but like I said, where the Hermits were able to have a little bit of a rest. He was able to kind of take a few days off, get healthy. Only started practicing again a couple days ago, so it's good to see him out there. Doesn't look like there's any ill side effects of that injury right now. Was Chekanecki is on the ball. Can't quite get enough of that pass to Sharkey. But St. Joe's will make a mistake, let this one go out. Davis goes down. Foul is called. Torpy will swing this one in. They're usually looking for Clancy here. Clancy getting held a little bit. I mean, not enough to call it in the box, but he can see the St. Joe's defender kind of draped around Clancy there. Like I said, not called. I mean, he knows that it's going to have to be pretty egregious for the referee to call it, but you can see the attention that Shane Clancy commands there, especially on set pieces. Sharkey plays it through to Chekanecki. Top of the 18, puts it onto his right. Gets the shot off, but blocked by the St. Joe's center back. Yeah, Chekanecki, when they move him up to that left wing spot, he's dangerous, kind of cutting in on his right foot, trying to get that curler into the right post. But again, I mean, Hermit scored from a set piece earlier. Going to hope to do it again here as Torpy lines up. Again, they're all over Clancy. Ball sent in, goes long to Angel Collazo for the goal. Hermits take a 2-0 lead, like I said, after giving up a bunch of goals and set pieces before. And they hadn't scored too many. They're really righting the ship here. Maybe a week of practice under Coach Jake really was able to set things straight. And they sent the ball into Angel Collazo, who finishes at the back of the net. It was a great long ball by Torpy. I mean, he's got 2 assists today, both on corners. But the Hermits rocking and rolling here early. I mean, St. Joe's is a good team. Like I said, you're not going to count them out. They're a very good offensive team. But you cannot have asked for a better start for the Hermits today. And we'll show you that goal real quick. As he sends it to the back. Angel just all alone as it goes over the goalie. And the Hermits took a 2-0 lead. Torpy will play it back to Brown. And you can see St. Joe's pressing a little bit more. As they do that, you're going to see like they let Shane Clancy have the freedom to kind of pick those long balls over top, straight from the back. So, they're playing in the midfield a lot. When St. Joe starts to press it and it's not there. They give their defenders the freedom to try and, find their forwards kind of making runs. They want those forwards kind of stretch the field a little bit, give the midfield some space. So, especially as St. Joe's gets more aggressive, you're going to see Clancy trying to hit some of his runners down the wing. Looks like he might try it again right here. Sharkey Good touch. Keeps control of it. A little behind Wind. Pat Ernest has the ball. St. Joe's player goes down trying to dispossess Wien, but no call despite his protests. Looks like Wien getting tripped up a little bit. Referee might have been playing advantage for a second, but eventually gives the kick to the Hermits. Good job there by Wien to win the free kick. Two goals on set pieces so far for the Hermits. Let's see if they can't get a third. This one cleared away. Angel Collazo with the ball in the wing. Look for an early cross here. Sends it in a little too far for Davis, but that's a good ball by Angel. And the Hermits have been working on that. You want to try different styles of attack. You don't want to just take it all the way to the flag and hit every time. They're working on some of those earlier crosses the other day at practice. And Collazo there with a good ball, just a little too far for Davis. But you're going to see the Hermits try that again. Ernest saves the ball from going out and wins the throw. Looks like a couple subs coming on for the Hermits. Looks like Cassidy will re-enter the game. Wait to see where he's going in for. And Christian Torpy, him and Sherman have been kind of splitting starts and splitting time this year. The other outside back position opposite Collazo. So Christian Torpy will enter the game. Brother Ethan, who has both assists today. But Cassidy will go in. He'll go into that number 9 spot. They're going to leave Check out on the wing. But he will take Aiden Davis, who got the first goal of the game, his spot at the center forward. Torpy plays it over. Good have a chance for a cross here. I think that might have went off of St. Joe. No. Thought it might have nicked off that St. Joe's defender as Torpy was trying to win it back. He didn't protest. The referee called a 6, so I'm going to take their word for it. We are about 24 minutes into this first half. Again, high school soccer, these are 40-minute halves. 2 40-minute halves. All tied after regulation and go 2 10-minute extra time periods, which are golden goal, as they send an early ball in just over Cassidy's head and then just cleared away before it got to Torpy. And then if everything is tied after those 2 extra times, you go to a penalty shootout. St. Joe's on the attack here. Clancy keeping the ball. I thought he would have just cleared it, but did a great job to keep possession, and the Hermits are going the other way. I mean, as opposed to just clearing that with the 3 St. Joe's forwards running at him, he kept possession, gave the Hermits an opportunity. Clancy's still uncommitted, but he's getting a good amount of looks at the next level. He'll be playing somewhere next year, most likely at the D1 level. But it's got that kind of skill right there, shows you why. Torpy takes the quick throw to Wien, plays it across to Sharkey. Good touch there by Ernest. And that's what you need out of your holding midfielder. Win the balls back, distribute. And he took that, brought it right down with some pressure on him from the St. Joe's player. Was able to keep possession from the Hermits. Great job there. Looks like some updates for you. Looks like Pingree up 3-0 over Paul Sixth. And that's the final. And CBA in the 27th minute took a 1-0 lead. The Hermits are building up here again. Check. Almost looking for Sharkey. But CBA took a 1-0 lead over Union Catholic. So Notre Dame will be playing at 4. So we won't know the winner of that till later. CBA will give you updates as we get them. Like I said, Pingree goes final. So the number 1 seed in the bracket will move on to the semifinals. Pingree is the 2nd seed. CBA is in the 1st. Pingree is the number 1 seed team in the state. So again, the state playoffs use PowerPoints as their seeding. You win, you get, a little formula where it's like 6 points for win, how many points for a group, and then 3 points for every win, 1 point for every tie. It goes into a whole numbers formula. But Pingree got the 2 seed, CBA got the 1. However, if you ask most people, it looks like Pingree's the toughest team in the state. So kind of counterintuitive to think the Hermits lost. That dropped him to 4 seed. Chekanecki takes a shot. Ooh, just wide. Just wide. Goalie maybe had it covered, but it was a good shot there by Chekanecki. Like I said, you're never going to be mad at shots like that. Like I said, it's the loaded non-public A bracket. Notre Dame, Pingree, and CBA all in the top 20. CBA and Pingree in the top 5. Hermits had been ranked part of the year before a couple losses in the Cal tournament and the Coaches Cup. Another long throw from the Falcons, headed over. Hermits again play it short. St. Joe's does a good job of winning the ball there. Collazo trying to avoid danger, but again, the St. Joe's pressed up high. Good cross in to the back post. St. Joe's wins the header, but he's just not able to get really much on it. Sends it up into the air, makes it an easy collection for Ryan Turner. And you can see, the first maybe 5 minutes of the game, St. Joe's, 5-7 minutes of the game, St. Joe's was the more, attacking team, had some chances. After that, the Hermits have really kind of put their foot down. They got that corner goal, and ever since then, it's been all Hermits. But last few minutes, St. Joe's has really been pushing up, trying to get at least one back before halftime. Send this one in. Again, Clancy wins the first one. Clear this out to Turner. Like I said, the Hermits said they get in trouble is that second ball. Clancy's been great at winning that first one. Torpy runs down the sideline here. Go. Eventually, I'm surprised there's no foul there called by the official. I thought he was kind of pulling him the whole way, and then especially when he went down, I thought they would get something, but they win the ball back. Now he's going to call offsides on Brian Sharkey. So a little under 10 minutes left here in the first half. Hermits still lead 2-0. Hermits forcing St. Joe's to go all the way back to the goalie. Torpy tries to keep it, but can't quite pull the move off. He goes up a free kick here on their own side of midfield. The ball almost makes its way through to the St. Joe's player. Luckily, that second part is cleared. Good through ball there by St. Joe's. Again, Clancy able to cover. This time they try and play it back to him. The Hermits are able to keep possession. And the Hermits just playing the ball in the space, making St. Joe's work for it. Joe's is getting close to some pretty dangerous turnovers. As I say, keep it up like this, and they're going to get a goal. I mean, at some point today. Looks like there's a foul on Braden Brown. The referee going for a card here, looks like. So he's cautioning Brown with the yellow. A foul just outside of the box. Looks like Wheaton Link will sub on. So, again, here's a dangerous spot in the field. Probably not a shot on net, but you figure they might swing this one back post, and you basically tell them, hey, put it on frame, far post. If we get ahead to it, great. If we don't get ahead to it, the confusion in front of net might let it go into the side. So see what they try and do here. Ball goes in, right at Turner. Good shot, but Turner handles it easily. Like I said, I'm surprised like the game-winning goal for the Hermits in the Coaches Cup in 2018, Antonio Matos just basically put it on through as Aiden Davis in through, one defender to beat, and he takes it from him. But Antonio Matos is basically around the same spot, and I know Coach Pinto at the time had told him, put it on frame, see if anything happens. And you had a few guys kind of running in front of it, like Paul Bechtelheimer almost got his head to it, but the goalie was trying to play the header, and the ball just kind of bounced into the side of the net when no one actually got any body part to it. So I thought they might have tried something along those lines since it was a little bit far out, but they went for the shot. Turner made the save. The Hermits stay up 2-0. Keep in mind the clock on your screen is not 100% official. Keep it as accurate as we can, but there's about 7.5 minutes left in this first half. Looks like we got sub. Brown will come back on. Referee holds the subs. They are holding the subs for whatever reason. Now they'll come back on. So looks like Brown will take his spot back at the center back spot opposite Clancy. David Capuccio will check in for Pat Ernest. He'll take that pivot spot, and Liam Sherman will give Angel Collazo a break. Liam had started the game on the left side of the field. Now he'll be on the right as Christian Torpy remains on, who had subbed off Sherman earlier. Puccio, a good player, too. You know, got a couple long-distance goals for the Hermits this year. It's just one of those unfortunate things. You got someone like Pat Ernest ahead of you in your spot. It was the Hermits driving downfield. Cassidy being held on to. And then after they played advantage, they did give the free kick. Cassidy tried to find Torpy in, but not right there. Some of the St. Joe's fans, I think, kind of arguing that he had the advantage if you let it. Davis takes the kick quickly. Nothing there. So tried to catch St. Joe's before they were really set. But yeah, some of the St. Joe's fans saying that, hey, you played advantage. He played his pass. It just pass didn't work. But Hermits had the free kick. Sails a little over. As we are under 5 minutes left in this first half. So CBA's at halftime now. They lead 1-0. Sherman tries to find Davis. Davis using his good strength there. Finds Torpy. Sends that early ball in. Looking for Cassidy back post. Tries to head it back across the face of goal since he really didn't have an opportunity to shoot it. Doesn't quite get enough on it. Foul there on St. Joe's. I mean, I knew it was a foul on St. Joe's, but anytime you see the referee, there's a collision right near the box, and the referee waves his flag. The AR is waving his flag. Just making sure before you say anything that he's not going to call a penalty or anything like that. But they did call the foul on St. Joe's. Brown will restart it. We have about 3 minutes left in this first half. Referee's adjusting where the ball was at when he was fouled, and Brown sends it away. Good job there by Cassidy to control. Uses his speed to get around the edge. St. Joe's kind of clears it up in a way. I said Mason Cassidy, big track star for the Hermits. He uses a lot of that speed to get around defenders. You hear the PA, last 2 minutes. Pretty good game so far. Great result so far for the Hermits. I mean, you could say this has been a fairly even game. Hermits probably deserve a lead. But this game is tighter than maybe a 2-0 score line would suggest. St. Joe's isn't really going anywhere. St. Joe's player goes down, and the free kick is called. Looks like the foul will be on Ryan Weand. And the clock will stop as they ask for the trainer. Appears to be fine now. Although since he stopped the clock for him, you do have to sub off. So I'll wait for that sub for St. Joe's. Clock will start again on the kick. A little over a minute left here in this first half. dangerous spot here for St. Joe's. A couple guys run over top of it. Plays it short down the line to one of the runners. I think that'll go out for, I thought it might have been a corner. Referee gives a goal kick, and I will not complain about that one. It was a little long. It was a good play there by St. Joe's. They had the first guy run over it, second guy kind of run and stop, but the first guy that ran over it was then running down the line. They played him real quick on sides. It's a little heavy of a ball for him, and a little softer, and that might have been a pretty good play for, real good goal-scoring opportunity for St. Joe's. But it just kind of ran out of bounds. He got his left foot to it. I thought it maybe clipped it off the Hermits defender, but referee gives the goal kick, and we are down the last 30 seconds of the first half. You probably see a lot of kicking and running at this point in the last few seconds, just trying to get anything in before clock hits. Hermits throw, but you're going to see them just kind of take it to half. So that'll do us for here in the first half. Hermits take a 2-0 lead over St. Joe's, and we will be back right after this.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you, who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company.
All right, and we are back here at the non-public A quarterfinal between the Hermits of St. Augustine, the Falcons of St. Joe's Metuchen. Hermits with 2 first-half goals, both off of corners. That's been the difference in the game so far. And we are underway. Like I said, it's 2-0 now, but I don't expect the final score to be that. St. Joe's is pushing hard. They know the Hermits trying to keep possession, so they're throwing a lot of bodies forward, trying to cause the Hermits to panic a little bit. So look for the Hermits to maybe play a little more long ball, try and get out under pressure, but it'll be interesting to see if either St. Joe's committing more guys forward is going to cause the goal, or the Hermits catching them on the counter. But I think there's at least one more goal left in this game. Ball goes out for St. Joe's throw. Good win there by Brown. It looks like the St. Joe's player who was right next to him was offside, so they'll start it again. You said you see Collazo playing forward. They like their outside backs to get forward involved in the attack. See Angel making that run on the outside with Mason. Mason instead takes it on his left. Shot a little wide. Looks like he was maybe he ran into right after he took that shot. I'm not sure. Was following the shot. Kind of looked back and he's on the ground. Looks like he'll get up and stay in the game. St. Joe's player kind of patting him on the back. So maybe a little collision as he took the shot, but no harm, no foul. Looks like he's kind of jogging it off. Ball goes out for St. Joe's throw. And if you take this game in like 10-minute increments, every 10 minutes that'll tick by, any goal going in is good for the Hermits. See what adjustments are made by each team at half. And I don't know if it'll be too much for St. Joe's. Like I said, they're an offensive team, and they need goals. So they're going to be pressed high on St. Augustine, trying to cause turnovers in a dangerous area. Like right there, but Pat Ernest is able to get the ball, send it all the way home to Turner. But like even then, you see the press they're trying to put on to Turner, and then even Brown is under duress. So you can see this high press right from St. Joe's leads to a turnover. Like I said, if they're going to score, it's going to be from a turnover right. If you're looking at the football lines between the 20 and 40, and then them going the other way. Right there's a turnover. Find the runner in, but he can't quite control the pass. That's going to seem to be St. Joe's game plan. Maybe let the Hermits play around the back a little bit, put the light press, but as soon as they start to play into that middle fourth, the furthest half of the Hermits half, if I'm trying to describe that correctly, as soon as they get the ball, like I said, from the 20-yard line of the football field to the 50-yard line, St. Joe's pressing hard, trying to win the ball, and if they're winning it going forward, they got an attack. Tries to get around two Hermits defenders. Can't get by both of them. Tries to play to the outside back. Checkenecki can't quite collect before the St. Joe's recovers. St. Joe's player recovers. Like you said, they're right on top of in the midfield. Hermits will normally, there's a foul there, but Hermits will normally, play through Ernest, who will, either be able to turn and go and distribute, or maybe play it out wide, play it to the outside backs. But St. Joe's is just going right after him. They're not trying to not give him any space. I guess they're saying Brown kicked that ball before it was completely stopped after the free kick. So he played a little too quickly. I don't think it really mattered because all he did was play it out wide to Collazo. And the Hermits will have the ball in about the same scenario as they did before, but once it goes out wide, it's about where it was before. So not really the biggest deal in the world, but they pull it back. A good win there by the Hermits. Davis uses his body well to keep the ball, sends it across a little too long for Wien. Cassidy gets there, but he was stretched out to really be able to reach that ball, and because he was stretched out, he wasn't quite able to get the most accurate kick on it. So ball goes wide. We're about 6.5 into this second half. Sharkey takes it to his left, doesn't get much on it. Looks like it'll be Hermits throw. Some of the St. Joe's fans on their sideline appealing for it to be theirs. The referee doesn't follow suit. Looks like the Hermits are making a sub. Ethan Torpy on for Mason Cassidy. Good stretch there by Wien to kind of flick that ball on into Sharkey. Hermits have possession. Trying to build this attack. Good switch there by Ernest. Check will take it all the way down to the end line. Tries that low cross in. Hits off a St. Joe's defender and will go out for a corner. So again, Torpy ready to take this corner. Both of Hermits' goals came from it, so they'll look to get a third here. Torpy sends it in low. Davis almost gets his foot to it. I can't quite tell if he did get a little bit of piece of it, but either way, just out of reach of Davis, hits off of a St. Joe's player, goes out for another corner. This time, Davis will come to play it short. Torpy plays it to him short. Davis will take it down the end line. Able to keep it in bounds. Plays it across, and Collazo skies it. So close to his second goal of the day. Great job there by Davis to kind of, beat him down the line, beat his man down the line, keep that ball in bounds, and give the Hermits a great scoring opportunity. Check goes down. Referee will call foul. Hermits will take it quick. Plays it Davis, goes into Sharkey, takes a shot from distance, but blocked. Clancy trying to use his body to shield, protect the ball a little bit. Go out for a St. Joe's throw. We're about 10 minutes into this second half. Dangerous kick, high kick, the referee calls, so it'll be an indirect there for the Hermits. Not that it really matters. 90 or 80 yards away from the goal, but after a high kick, Hermits will get the indirect. Play there from Collazo out to Wien. Wien trying to find Torpy. Torpy's able to save it. St. Joe's has plenty of numbers in the box. Looks like the Hermits will have another free kick. And Torpy takes most of these set pieces for the Hermits. They'll ask for 10. He sends this one in. Good job there by St. Joe's goalie to come and take that ball out of the box. Didn't want that bouncing too many more times. Chekanacki on the ball right now. Sharkey making the overlap. Tries to play him, but not quite enough on it. Did the Hermits play aggressive, but they're not exactly in a rush. Sharkey takes down the end line. Tries to dance his way through the two St. Joe's players. able to get out, but Wien wins the ball back. Ball bouncing around, lands at Davis. Davis takes it with his left shot, and he scores! Davis with his second goal of the game. Ball was kind of bouncing around the box a little bit. And he was able to really just kind of corral it, take it with his left, and give the Hermits a 3-0 lead. A great job there by the Hermits, adding to their lead. Like I said, I know St. Joe's is a good team, aggressive team, but 3 goals kind of looks like it might be a little too much for them. You don't want to speak too early, but Hermits in command now.
Goal scored in the 53rd minute. St. Augustine goalie Davis, 53rd minute.
Again, the Hermits in command. I mean, St. Joe's looked dangerous at points in this game. Turner made a great save on them. There's a couple other, opportunities they had, but overall, the Hermits have kind of been dominating, especially after the first 10 minutes. Like I said, after a couple games where they may have struggled a little bit or maybe didn't quite play as well as they could have, it's good to see them back playing the way we know they can, especially at the right time of the year. If you're going to be playing good at any point, you want to be playing well now. So, see if the Hermits can't see this through for the final 27 minutes, and then take it on to the winner of CBA Union Catholic. Again, CBA is up 2-0. Looks like Will Eisen scored for them in the 55th minute, so looks like CBA will probably take that one. Like I said, 2-0 is not exactly the end of the world, but with a quality side like CBA, I just don't see them conceding 2 goals in the last 25 minutes. So, and it looks like we're headed to another Hermits versus CBA matchup as we become all too familiar with those over the years. CBA's dominated in the last, 7 to 8 years, you might say, 10 years. But the Hermits got the last one. Obviously last year was COVID, so they had those more regional sectionals, whatever they want to call it. But, CBA wasn't in the Hermits bracket. Now that we're back to non-public A, your traditional non-public A, they're in there. It looks like they're headed to face off again. Like I said, the last time they played was 2 years ago in the South Jersey final here at La Rosa Field, where the Hermits won 1-0 off of an Owen Kitch goal. Well, St. Joe's trying to make me not get ahead of myself too much. They attack down the wing here. So as we look ahead to that, I know CBA is building their turf field. I don't think it's ready. I'm not even sure that they'll have lights on it, but will most likely be a 2 o'clock start since daylight savings is Sunday. The earliest you could start this week, or the latest if you didn't have lights you could start this week was 3 o'clock. If you had lights, you could go later. And then after daylight savings on Sunday, the latest you can start, unless you have lights, is 2 o'clock. So if CBA does hold on, like I said, the winner here will face them most likely at 2 o'clock on Monday. It's a shot, again, slow and simple, collected by Turner. He'll take his time to get out. I said this year is, like I said, it's a whole nother monster this year. Like I said, Notre Dame's been really good over the last 2 or 3 years. Adding another dimension, non-public A, but plus the addition of Pingree. So, where it used to be St. Augustine, CBA with a little sprinkle of Notre Dame. This year you got the number one team in the state in your bracket. So whoever comes out of non-public A South, it's going to be good. But, non-public A North is just as good, if not better, with Bergen, Bosco, Seton Hall. It is a pretty brutal bracket, no matter which side you're on in non-public A. The winner of this tournament is going to have a real good claim for, best team in the state. It's a good shot there. Takes a hop on Turner, but again, he's able to save it. A couple seniors on now. Cooper McKinney in the midfield. Mike McGee on the ball. Playing the winger. Behind Sharkey, but again, the good press from St. Joe's, able to win it back. All bouncing in the box, but again, the Hermits are able to collect. Around 21 and a half minutes left. Played out wide to Cassidy. Torby making that overlap. He doesn't find him. So you'll see the Hermits kind of sit back a little bit. Not that they're killing the clock off, but they like to pass it around a lot anyway, especially if they're leading. Clancy with a good win. Ooh. Interesting call there from the ref. So he calls the the free kick. So, I didn't really think it was a foul, but he called it. But I think he kind of split the difference and just said, all right, it's a free kick, but we're going to call it outside of the box because that was right on the edge. One of those things you used to see all the time, like, I'll call this foul, but I'll call it outside the box, which you can't really do in the professional leagues with VAR anymore. Because if you kind of give that foul, but we're going to claim it was on the outside of the box, we'll go to the replay and show you. But it's a dangerous free kick here from St. Joe's. They kind of need this with 20 minutes left, able to cut this lead down to 2. This is a huge opportunity for St. Joe's to kind of get back in this game a little bit. Shot, and it's it's the football upright, comes back in. So the Hermits will take the 6. Looks like Shane Clancy's taking this time as opposed to Turner, who had been taking them all game. Like I said, the Hermits have been playing well today. Had seen most of the ball. St. Joe's was really going to make a run at it. You kind of figured they needed something there. Free kick, good on the 19 yards away. really hadn't had a real good opportunity since that save by Turner and maybe 20, 25 minutes into the first half. So kind of needed that one there if you're St. Joe's. Ball's bouncing in the box. Cassidy trying to fight for it. Cassidy claiming he was kind of pushed and shoved out of the way, but the referee doesn't give it. Good win there by Mason Cassidy. And then a great touch to bring it down by Brian Sharkey. Finds Cassidy. Finds Cooper McKinney. Tries to play it over top to Sharkey. Slowed up a little bit on the attack. See if Sherman. Ooh, a little hot to handle for Sherman. Thought he might try and play that early cross there. And that one's a little far for Brown, so he's kind of forced to go all the way back to Turner. St. Joe's doing a lot of running, trying to get this, as the Hermits play around the back, trying to get this ball back. You wonder if, that's how sustainable it is, how deep their bench is. As Torpy gets by his defender. That's probably a card coming because, I guess you could say it was a smart foul because Torpy was in on goal if he gets there. But he just kind of grabbed him by the shoulders and pulled him back. So just a talking to. I'm surprised because that was a pretty, while the foul wasn't that hard, it was a pretty good, goal-scoring opportunity, pretty negative or cynical, foul. Just he knew what he was doing, just stopping him. So I'm surprised that there's no card there. But it looks like it seemed like the AR said give him a yellow, but the head official said no. So either way, Torpy is over top of the ball again. Sends this one into Clancy. Ooh. Man, I'm not sure how he deflected that wide, but it glanced off of Clancy, goes wide. St. Joe's are going for a 6. Aiden Davis, who has a brace today, is back in the game from Mike McGee. You can see why these games have to start the latest at 2 o'clock after daylight savings, because even with the lights on, you can see it's starting to get a little, it's a little darker, getting towards dusk. So that's why those these games are earlier than normal. So like I said, with CBA, the 2-0 lead last I checked, and no lights, the winner of this game will most likely be playing at 2 o'clock at CBA on Monday. Ooh. Ball goes off of the St. Joe's player's face. He kicked it, hit off of Ryan Wien, and went right back at him. Torpy dribbled a little too much out of control. The last update from CBA's Twitter account was 11 minutes ago. Still 2-0. Wien doing a nice job carrying the ball downfield. Plays it out wide. Torpy. Torpy does a nice move to get towards the goal line. Keeps it. No, doesn't keep it in bounds. So we are inside the last 15 minutes to play. Like I said, it is not much time left for St. Joe's if they want to try and get back in this. It's like a kind of a shove in the back. Called against St. Joe's, so the Hermits will have a free kick just inside of midfield. Like I said, the Hermits are not exactly in a rush to take this, but it looks like Clancy stands over the ball. Got a few options. He wants to play it out wide to Collazo, maybe play it real quick to Ernest, or Brown to keep possession, or he might just kind of pump this one into the box. I think he'll probably play it short after the sub. Because, again, I think the Hermits are trying to take as much time on this clock as they can. The clock stopped for a couple subs, I believe. As he sends it in, Davis able to get his head to it. Kind of went up. There wasn't a whole lot of speed on it, so the goalie able to collect. Quickly distributes. Ernest making a run. And it kicks it with the outside of his right foot. Pat Ernest with a great goal. Makes it 4-0 for the Hermits. I'll have to take a look at that again in a second. So Ernest makes it 4-0. As you can see, just kind of takes the ball down here, makes a run, splits a couple defenders, puts it, the goalie comes out, he kind of puts it back into his right, hits it with the outside of his foot, and gives Hermits a 4-0 lead. A little under 14 minutes left here in the second half. Any hope that St. Joe's had is pretty much gone at this point. So, again, it looks like the Hermits will advance. Take on what looks like CBA.
Patrick Ernest. Goal scored in the 67th minute. St. Augustine goal, Patrick Ernest, 67th minute.
Even Brownie trying to make a run, get himself a goal, go with everybody else. Again, St. Joe's throwing numbers forward here. We not much to lose. You're down 4, win or go home scenario. St. Joe's will have a long throw, sends into the box. Oh, falls to their feet. And Turner, I think he saved it. It fell to St. Joe's feet. Couldn't get a great hit on it. I think so Turner got a piece of it with his leg. Started to roll towards, the edge of the six box. And Clancy kind of clears it away for St. Joe's throw. So dangerous moment there for the Hermits. St. Joe's will take another long throw. It's a good hard throw into the box. Flipped up and towards the net, but again, too much arc on it. It's kind of popped up in the air a little bit. Easy one for Turner to collect. I tell you, that's a good throw. It's not even like those big, lobbing throws into the box. They're putting some speed on their long throw. St. Joe's is making it a little dangerous. The Hermits try and catch him on the counter. Torpy cutting it in. He's got Chekonecchia out wide. He just took a little bit heavy of a touch trying to get around the defender, and by the time he was able to get back to the ball, he wasn't able to get Chekonecchia, but he had a couple options with him. Hermits just not able to add their lead there. So Wheaton Link and David Capuccio into the game. Causes pass denied. Ball bouncing around. The St. Joe's plays a little long. Ball eventually goes out of bounds for Hermits throw. We are under 10 minutes left in this game. He tried to bring it down with his hand there. But you see probably a lot of long balls in this game. You know, St. Joe's just trying anything. Oh, it looks like I missed the sub. Colby Taylor is into the game for Ryan Turner. You're probably going to see a lot of long balls. St. Joe's is trying to find anything, and then the Hermits kind of like relieving pressure. Since St. Joe's is going to be so far pushed up, they're probably going to try a few long balls of their own. So he tries to find the through ball. Eventually gets it back. Plays it over McKinney's head, but McKinney does a nice job to get on it. Be another Hermits throw. Foul there on Clancy. Again, pretty far from goal. Not really a great opportunity for St. Joe's. Looks like Sir Weatherkrantz checks in for the Hermits, playing right wing. Ball bounces in the box. Hit off of a Hermit shin, kind of deflected away, and then cleared. One thing that's been different, say from the first 20, 25 minutes, is St. Joe's winning a lot of those second balls. So Clancy would clear it away, St. Joe's would win the one coming out. Get cleared out of the box, St. Joe's would win that. They haven't really been able to do that too much. Like I said, outside the first maybe 20, 30 minutes or so, and with that, they haven't been having as many chances as they did early in the game. So looks like it'll be an offsides call. Clancy plays it long. Oh, a miss hit there from the Hermits. Taylor will let it go into the 18 and take it from there. Clock stops. Referee gives Weatherkrantz a yellow. I didn't see what happened. Maybe he said something. Not quite sure what happened there. Weatherkrantz gets a yellow. Must be subbed off. And Drew Meslin will sub on. You don't need to really be picking up too many yellows here. This late in the game, I want to get that second yellow for red, even though you have a 4-0 lead. Don't want to have any kind of suspension if you get to that second yellow. That's check on the counter. He's got Meslin across the field from him. See if he can find him. Nope, good stop there by the St. Joe's outside back. 22 for St. Joe's would have been offside. Ooh. So he was offsides, and he tried to just not play the ball, but I guess the referee said he interfered with play enough as number 21 was kind of getting on top of the ball for him. I don't think he also called 21 offsides, but either way, an offsides on St. Joe's. Hermits have the ball. He plays that one deep. McGee trying to get there. The Hermits will be back on it. Like I said, it did go official. CBA won 2-0. So he flings that in towards Chekanecki, but nothing doing. So unless a miracle happens for St. Joe's, it'll be Hermits at CBA on Monday. And like I said, as Wien gets close, good stop there by St. Joe's. Hermits at CBA on Monday, most likely a 2 o'clock start. Chekanecki takes it down the wing. It'll be throw-in for St. Joe's. It should be 2 pretty good semifinals. I mean, we'll have to see. You never want to assume anybody's going to win, but we'll have to see what Notre Dame does. But again, Notre Dame, top 10 team in the state, facing the number 1 team in the state, number 5 CBA against the Hermits, who had been ranked throughout the year. It'll be a pretty tough one. Like I said, whoever comes out of this non-public A South will be battle-tested. But the thing is, again, whoever comes out of the North is going to be just as battle-tested, if not more so. So some good games coming up. Can't make it to Lincroft for 2 o'clock on Monday. We will check on a live stream for you. I know CBA usually live streams some of their games, so we will check on that, and you can check our social media feeds. See if we can't get you guys a live stream of that game. I know it's a little tough with some of the parents and family members to make some of these earlier games in the postseason, but that's what daylight kind of affords us here in the fall. So it looked like CBA has it on letsgocolts.com. They had a broadcast of today's game. So, again, keep tuned to the Hermit Athletics Twitter account. We'll make sure that you are up to date in any information that you need for exactly when and where the game will be. And like I said, most likely 2 o'clock right on CBA's campus. There is the chance they play at a local site around them. But 2 o'clock in Lincroft, and we will have that direct link for the live stream for you on Monday. So we got the last 3 minutes of the game. Hermits still leading 4-0. It's Meslin on the ball. Can't make his way through the defender. Oh, McGee almost gets his name to the score sheet. Foul against the Hermits. Looks like he's okay. St. Joe's will take it a little quick. Doesn't quite wait for his teammate to get up. Only 2 players on that side of the field for the Hermits. But St. Joe's ends up being offsides anyway. Does not agree with the call, but at this point doesn't quite matter. Looks like Weathkrantz will be coming back into the game in the next opportunity. Only 2 minutes left in the half. McGee doing a good job getting on the ball. Again, one of those another strong athletes for the Hermits. Is one of their backup wingers. He's able to go in, provide a lot of speed and athleticism for the Hermits. So Weathkrantz checks in. Meslin will go back to his more natural outside back spot, and Torpy will switch to the other outside back spot, and the Hermits will go from there. So this will be our last soccer broadcast of the year, pending some upsets. So again, the higher seed will host all the way to the South Jersey final. So right now we will be at CBA since they've already won. And really the only chance that we would have to host it again would be if Notre Dame gets upset and then we beat CBA, and then obviously Pingree were to lose. That would be the only way. So most likely this is our last soccer broadcast of the year. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in all season long. Reminder, if you can join the Hermits Broadcasting Club by just stopping up to the athletics department. Whether you want to announce, camera, laptop, plenty of options. We will have at least one more football broadcast for you, hopefully two. But the Hermits will host the winner of Camden Catholic and Delbarton next Friday night. Clancy gets his head to it. A good ball from Meslin. Can't quite get it down. And St. Joseph Hub 6. So next Friday night, the Hermits, like I said, will host the winner of the Camden Catholic Delbarton game. And if they win that, they will host the next round two, depending on whoever comes on that side of the bracket. So a couple more streams for you in the fall, but like I said, it's always better when it's win or go home. These games are always a little more exciting. Broadcasts are always a little more entertaining. So we hope that you will tune in on Friday. Like I said, take note to our Twitter feed to find out any links for future games that we might, be able to show you or have the other broadcast in. So thank you for tuning in today. Again, the Hermits win 4-0, and they advance to the South Jersey semifinals in non-public A.